Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football. Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is your review for today's happenings in the 2022 World Cup Monday. Now, today is the last day of 4 games a day. It's been fine while it lasted. It was fantastic whilst it lasted. Football literally every single 10 minutes. You know, it's just any time you look, there's football on. It's been beautiful. It comes to an end. We still get football, but not at this frequency. So today is the review for the 4 games that went down today. Cameroon versus Serbia, South Korea versus Ghana, Brazil versus Switzerland, Portugal versus Uruguay. Before we get into that though, I gotta let you know, this video is brought to you and sponsored by the OneFootball app. For all of your latest in the football world at the World Cup as it's going on in Qatar, you can find it all in the OneFootball app. All of your latest news, your scores, your tables, standings, statistics, fixtures, results, whatever you need, it's there. And post World Cup, when we get back to our seasons, you'll find if you are based in the UK and Ireland, you get access to one Italian Serie A match per match day and Italian Serie A highlights, as well as all the latest from all the leagues across Europe and the world. So make sure you download the OneFootball app, link in the description. Let's get cracking with game number 1 of today. Cameroon, Serbia. I did not expect this. I expected a draw. I expected a draw. I did not expect this sort of draw though. I thought at one point Serbia were going to struggle. And then I thought Cameroon are finished. They're dead. They're finished. There's no way. It's done. And then unbelievable antics. Unbelievable antics. Cameroon, fair play for the comeback. Fair play. Serbia, fair play for the advantage. Initially getting the advantage up in that manner and then letting it go should not have happened probably. But this is the World Cup. If you give an opportunity, if you give a bit of space, if you go to sleep, if you don't, as Hervé Renard, as Saudi Arabia said, you have to concentrate. I love that halftime speech against Argentina is going down in history, you know. Absolutely love it. Concentrate. I might use that for the season for Chelsea. I might have to. If Chelsea really get on my nerves, I'm gonna just yell down the camera. Concentrate. Anyway, Cameroon getting the first goal. And I was surprised. I have to say, I was surprised that they were going to get the first. I thought they might get the equaliser. Serbia will try and dominate the game, but they get the first goal. Then, all of a sudden, Serbia, it's like you flicked a switch on. Serbia, all of a sudden, they start taking the ball. They start commanding. They start dominating. They start moving. They start, they take control of the entire game, and Cameroon start to look a little clueless. In quick succession, boom, on the brink of half-time, 1-1, 2-1. Pavlovic and Milinkovic-Savic, absolute quality. But immediately, 2 lapses in concentration, Serbia going at halftime 2-1 up. And at that point, I was thinking, I don't think Cameroon are coming back from this. In the second half, Mitrovic made it clear. He scores, very, very beautifully worked goal, but very bad defending. Oh my God. I mean, it was a training session goal. Literally, nice little link up, pass, comes inside, Mitrovic steps away, boom, little tiki-taka, slow tiki-taka at that, slow tiki-taka, gets to Mitrovic, he taps it in. Thank you very much. No contest. And I'm looking at Cameroon. At that point, I'm going, what are you guys doing? Why are you here? And then the talisman steps up. Vincent Abubakar. Now, let me tell you personally, right? Well, I say personally, I'm talking as Algerian. In the lead up to the final qualifier, Algeria-Cameroon, to see who goes to the World Cup, the one guy that I looked at that Cameroon team and thought, close him down, is Vincent Abubakar, man. The guy is full of experience, very cool head. The one thing I like about Abubakar, he's so cool. Never gets so hot-headed, but when he's on the ball, when he gets the ball, he goes 100% in. But he does it in a wise way. He's very wise. It's like he scans everything and he's got an entire idea of what's going on and he bases himself off that. And at his age, he is still bringing those sort of skills and the dribbles that he can commit, and it's impressive. And today was exactly that. The second goal for Cameroon, I was looking at and going, that's offside. How in the blue hell has that not been ruled offside? And then later on, we see the 3D model. It was on. It was on. And you see when he's not under pressure, the sort of finish that he can commit. He dinked it over the goalkeeper. He waited and he was looking. And I think he thought that he was offside. So he thought, I might as well try this. And he's just flicked it very, very nicely and very subtly over the goalkeeper. It's bounced in and he's not even celebrated because I think he thought he was offside until when he was like, oh, I'm not offside. Okay, cool. And he celebrates. Absolutely fantastic. And then he gets the assist for Choupo-Moting later on. Well, not later on, literally 3 minutes later, to make it 3-3. Beautifully worked. Great finish. And Cameroon fighting back to get the point. Deserved. But both Cameroon and Serbia are losers in this game. Because now, to try and get through the group is going to be a bit of a mission. And we'll come to that later because there is the other group game. We move to South Korea versus Ghana. This game's hilarious. All the goals except the last one were headers. Basically, none of you can defend in the air. That's the one thing we learned. But Ghana can score better. And that is the most important thing. Ghana, I'm very happy with. I told you guys that I thought Ghana would get it and edge it over South Korea. And they did. I did not expect 3-2 either. I thought it'd be tighter than that. But great game from Ghana. South Korea will be disappointed, I reckon. South Korea will be disappointed. Especially the fact that they managed to let themselves go down 2-0 in the first place. 2 balls into the box, 2 headers. And then South Korea come back by the exact same manner. And then immediately after getting the equalizer, minutes later, Ghana get the winner with a fantastic finish from Kudus. Kudus is playing really well this World Cup. Really well this World Cup. Salisu, who got the first goal, is the same. The Ayus are actually quite impressive. I know Ghanaians look at them and go, aye, your time is over. They've been playing well this World Cup. Fair play to Ghana, and especially the last goal. It was on the ground. It wasn't a header. It was a great finish as well. I'm very happy for the Black Stars. They've put themselves in contention for making it through the group. And I'm going to come to the group as well at the end because we've still got 2 games to go. Brazil versus Switzerland. Brazil-Switzerland, this one was... I did say that I thought it'd be tight. It wouldn't be a battering. Brazil to win. But is it wrong for me to say I expected a little bit more from Brazil? Just in terms of performance, flair, dominance, you know, Switzerland were quite in the game. And I did expect Switzerland to show up, right? But I felt Brazil had more to offer. And it was, again, only in the second half where it looked like they really switched it on. One thing I want to say, right? Vinicius' goal. How was that ruled offside? Is it just me or have I missed something? It was ruled out. And I'm looking at the replay going... It's on. How is that off? I swear, like earlier on, I was literally I'm on my phone and I'm like, and I've paused it and I've gone, hang on, rewind, pause, rewind, pause, hang on, what? Play, pause. He's not offside. There's absolutely no way. I'm baffled. Anyway, that was ruled out. Casemiro shows up, Mr. DM of Manchester United, and he does not wait. Nicely worked move. Rodrigo pats it to Casemiro. Casemiro does not wait a millisecond, should I say. Outside of the foot, straight into top bins. Beautiful finish. Casemiro can shoot. And he gets the winner for Brazil on the night, which means Brazil have gone into the last 16. Congrats, Brazil. I think it's a record. 17th. Is it 17th straight World Cup now? I think they've gone straight into the last 16 or something mad. It would be Brazil to pull off a record like that. So fair play. But overall, good game. In terms of that group now, how is that group looking? It's Brazil on 6 points, Switzerland on 3 points, Cameroon and Serbia each on 1. Brazil have to play Cameroon, Switzerland have to play Serbia. Technically, well, no, Brazil have gone through. So Cameroon need to beat Brazil. If they don't, they're out. Serbia need to beat Switzerland and hope that Brazil beat Cameroon or draw. If they don't, they're out. So it's tight. It's very tight. I think it's too big of a miracle to pull off. I don't see Serbia beating Switzerland. I definitely don't see Cameroon beating Brazil. So I think Brazil, Switzerland, as initially predicted, will be the two going through. But look, Cameroon against Brazil is going to be interesting because it's in Cameroon's hands if they want it. If they want, actually, no, tell a lie, it's not. They have to hope Switzerland don't beat Serbia. If not, Cameroon are still going home. So yeah, it's sticky. It's sticky. I think it's gone. It's gone. Cameroon and Serbia, I think, will be going home. So we'll see. We'll see. But on the day, Cameroon and Serbia, you got big jobs to do. Good luck. Good luck. Especially Cameroon. Cameroon will need to give everything and more to even think of beating Brazil. The one advantage they might have is that Brazil have topped the group. They might rest players. So that might give them a chance. But we'll see. And the final game, Portugal versus Uruguay. This had controversy written all over it. Firstly, for the first goal, Bruno Fernandes, well, it was ruled for Bruno Fernandes. At first, we all thought it was Cristiano Ronaldo's. We thought he'd scored a milestone. What was it, 100 goals for Portugal or something like that? Well, it got taken away. It got taken away from him. Bruno Fernandes with the ball in. Ronaldo tries to header it. I don't know if he missed it on purpose or if he just missed it and he tried to header and it just didn't hit him, or he didn't hit the ball. He thought he did. But it went into the net, and then he started celebrating to Bruno. They started hugging, and then later on, everyone was like, yeah, it's Ronaldo who scored. Nope, it's not, it's Bruno. Unlucky Ronaldo. Later on, we have a penalty, and this is where you have to look at the rules. For me, in that scenario, it's not a penalty, man. It's not. The player's falling back. It's a human reaction to put your hand out onto the ground to stop your head from smacking the ground. It's a reflex. It's a human reflex. It's something that we have within us that we can't get rid of. It's how we have been built as human beings by the Almighty. This is how we are. We have a reflex that if someone pushes you or you're going down, you put your arm out. It's just how we are. You know, it's like when a cat falls down from somewhere and its legs just all of a sudden, all four are ready to hit the ground. It's a reflex. You can't take it away. So when I see that and the ball hits the hand, I'm like, that's not a pen. That's not a pen, man. Come on. But at the end of the day, a goal-scoring opportunity has been blocked by a hand in the box. So by the rule book, it's a pen. But you can't chop the guy's hand off. Yeah. Anyway, Uruguay were quite peed off at that. Although it was too little too late anyway. Uruguay let themselves down again. Uruguay are not the same team they used to be. They're just not. They have not got the minerals up top. They're not potent enough. They look solid enough defensively, but they allow too many chances to come their way to defend all of them. So they eventually have to leak one or two through. They're not that solid. They're not prime Atletico Madrid. Or let me take that back. They're not prime Mourinho's Chelsea, when no one's coming through. No one's coming through. We can spend 180 minutes. You ain't scoring. That's not Uruguay. So it lets them down. This is where I look to Ghana. Portugal now are in a very good position. Portugal, I think, have topped the group as well. They are in the last 16 now. They're on 6 points. Ghana are on 3. South Korea on 1. Uruguay on 1. And we have a similar scenario. Portugal have to play South Korea. Ghana have to play Uruguay. Here's a message to all the Ghanaians. You have the opportunity of a lifetime to take Uruguay and Luis Suarez and put the sword right here to them and push. You will not get this chance again to get your revenge for what happened all those years ago when Suarez done what he done. Now, I have to be honest, I think anyone in that position for their country at the World Cup would have done what Luis Suarez did. And take the red card. I don't care. But my country's going through. I'll do it. You'll be lying if you said you wouldn't. However, justice is justice. And that comes repercussions, right? You do something like that. Yes, any one of us would have probably done the same, but you have to deal with the consequences if it comes back to bite you. Ghana, you have a chance to nail your place in the last 16 and put Uruguay bottom of the group for them to stay there And to stick it back to Luis Suarez after all these years, it's a story for the ages. Ghana, I wish you the best of luck and I hope you do it. Come on, Ghana. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below in regards to all the games that went down today, and I will see all of you tomorrow to see how England get on, and I'll give you all my thoughts when it's all said and done. So I will see all of you tomorrow. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. I'll see you tomorrow, people. Have a good one in a bit. Take care and peace.